Building downtown.
One shot, one opportunity. This is the Building Downtown. Follow us on Twitter at BuildingDT. I'm your host, Jason Kelly. You can follow me at JKellyMMA. Joined as usual by my co-host, Kiril Kasatskiy. You can follow him at Apostle Raps. How you doing tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How you doing after the performance we just saw? Eminem.
I don't know
why.
Performed
Lose Yourself at the Oscars.
I'm just not. I don't know why it was Lose Yourself. I think it should have been new material of the new album. I get that he got the fucking Oscar for it. Whoop-de-hoo.
That's the whole point, though.
But we've lived through that moment. You know what I mean? That's your opportunity. You got it. Fucking good for you. Move on. No, I
think that's the song you go with. It's not an award show. You're not plugging new music.
I would go with Darkness or some shit.
No, you can't.
You know what I mean?
You won an Oscar for the song.
I know, but it's fucking 20 years old, man. Come on, let it go.
So, but it's not a matter of letting it go. That's the song.
I don't know, man. I disagree with that. That's what I'm saying.
Song.
I don't know. Maybe I'd do a dual set, split it in half, and do like a little. I think his new album deserves more attention than Lose Yourself at this point.
Yeah, but I think it's more of like a ceremonial thing. It's like
I don't know, man. I really didn't like it. I mean, the performance is nice. The song is obviously nice. Everybody's clapping there. DiCaprio was standing up, clapping and shit. Like, good for him, but I don't know. I think there was new material that needed to be brought. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people are skipping on it, especially the new generation. I don't think they're getting. You know what I mean? I don't even think they're giving it a chance. So him performing it there would give it a whole different kind of boost, right? Because a lot of people say, fucking, I don't know, what did he release last? Kamikaze, and then before there was Revival that flopped, right?
Yep.
So for people that didn't follow him before Revival, they might not even know him, you know what I mean? And him performing new material at the fucking, you know?
Yeah, but you don't think this is going to rub off on people that don't know about his new album being there? They're going to be like, the younger generation that you think is watching these
they're going to be
Oscars?
Like, it's this, no, not younger generation necessarily, but the people that, I don't know how to explain it. I just disagree with Lose Yourself.
That's the song. There's no other song.
I think it should have been something new. I think he should have brought Ed Sheeran out there and just blew it up with that fucking This Kind of Night.
That's a Grammys performance type bullshit.
Or, I don't know, that's what I mean. Actually, I think Darkness would have been cool there, bro. If they would have fucking played the video in the background.
Oh, fuck
and just set everybody for
happening at the Oscars.
I don't know. I'm obviously just talking shit, but I think it should have been something off the new album.
But the performance with the orchestra, what'd you think of that?
Oh, it's nice, man. Obviously, it's nice. And his life is always nice. And the way he's playing with the acapella in the background, you know what I mean, without the back MC.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's like super professional, right? Why didn't he bring out any of those new Conway motherfuckers or whatever they are? Griselda?
Because it's the Oscars.
So what? That would be a good promo. This is your new artist.
I don't think that was the point of it. I think it's about this moment that Eminem won an Oscar for whatever it was, Best Original Music or whatever the goddamn thing was. Friggin' rappers don't win that shit. Right? Like this is
and that's weird too.
Shit.
There's enough rap soundtracks that could have.
Rappers don't win this shit, right? So like I think that it
was.
I mean,
3 6 Mafia did it, right?
That's not. You know it's hot out here for a pimp.
Yeah, that was a good song though. I still fucking.
Terrence Howard did a better version than 3 6 Mafia.
I've never heard a 3 6 Mafia version, and I don't think I want to.
You don't, trust me. It's like Sugar Boom Boom. You know how he killed it with the pen on the fridge?
Yeah.
But then they made it into a real song, and it went to shit. I think it was like Psycho Realm's sister or some shit singing on that shit. No, it's Buddy's sister, his cousin or some shit. But Psycho Realm produced it. He has like a little thing on YouTube about it. And I was like, you guys should have left it alone.
Which one are you talking about?
Sugar Boom
Sugar
Boom.
Boom Boom? Yeah. I don't know who produced it, but I've seen. I've heard the end result, and yeah. Man, even if they remade it, they should have kept the drum pattern. You know what I mean? And the only thing that should have been there is like maybe a light violin or something. The shit that they did, they tried to make a club record out of it or some shit. Like,
yeah. For those who don't know what we're talking about, Sugar Boom Boom, who's it by?
Look it up. I actually don't know his name. Let me see that.
Sure, I'll pull it up.
That isn't important. Not important, but it is something.
Oh, he deserves his shine if we're talking about him.
That's for sure.
But yeah, there's a few variations of this song out there. And if you are going to go look it up, if you never heard it, you want the version of the guy. It's not even like a professional music video. It's just shot on probably a cell phone or something. And he's standing in his kitchen.
D.L. Downer.
Geo Downer, that's his name?
That's what it's. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Let me see his
The
name.
very first one, because Layla or something. That would be the girl, right?
Yeah, I don't. Shit, that's too bad. But if you type in Sugar Boom Boom, Chasing Dragons, you'll see him. He's got a pen.
And he's knocking the melody. He's knocking the beat on the back of the fridge with a pen, and the shit turned out. Fuck, I don't even know. I would call it like a hood classic or something. You know what I mean?
Remember the other dude on the porch?
Yeah. That's Don. Not Holiday Don. Hold on. Acapulco Don. Something like Acapulco Don.
Acapulco Don?
Something like that. Yeah. He killed it too, and then as soon as they put that shit on the beat, it just went away. I don't know why. Those things seem like straight up jail fucking killing time kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it has to be, right? And they should have been kept raw. You know what I mean? If anybody should have made a beat for that, it should have been something like a fucking towards the Wu-Tang kind of thing. You know what I mean? With like some sort of scratchy like little noise in the back.
Guaranteed Sugar Boom Boom was made in prison.
100%.
100%. It's songs about prison addiction and like how addiction drives you to do, ridiculous things that are out of character for you and
women. How women set him back on the, you know what I mean? He came out straight, healthy, and but you should check it out. We're not gonna talk too much about it. You should, if you haven't heard it, you should check it out.
It's a good song. But yeah, okay. Speaking of like, obviously, that Sugar Boom Boom, the other song we're talking about, Acapulco. What is it?
Acapulco the Dawn.
Acapulco the Dawn. You put that
something
shit
like
on
that.
a beat, it fucks everything up. Eminem over the orchestra. And I'm sure
but they didn't really add anything new. It was the same shit, just played by.
But it's a different thing for sure. I mean, you rap, right? You make music over beats.
To be honest,
if you were doing it with an orchestra behind you, would that be a different thing?
No, not
really?
performance wise. No. Plus, in that song, the bass line is so distinct that you can change whatever the fuck you want. Tin, 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 tin. You know what I mean? That bass line there, it doesn't really matter what. You know what I mean? How you play with it, that will forever be there. And it's...
So the live instruments and shit, and all those people behind you wouldn't
distract
wouldn't be something to... Not distract so much, but to adjust to your performance too?
Probably a bit, yeah. There had to have been a couple of practice shots for sure, right? But just because of that purpose, because there's so many more instruments, and you know what I mean? So you don't kill them, and then they don't kill you, right? Like sound-wise, so... Have
you ever seen an orchestra live?
No, I don't plan on it.
I went to a Jay-Z concert one time, and Jay-Z had an orchestra behind him.
Something like that, maybe, yeah.
It was really cool. It was really fucking cool.
I don't know, that many strings at once and shit. Like,
it was neat.
Especially hip-hop. It's not like, you know what I mean? Some of it, yeah, but mostly it's very basic in terms of how many instruments are used, right? Like, unless you get into some fucking... Like, you know what I mean? Maybe Ninth Wonder or some stuff like that when he uses a lot of instruments. Usually the hip hop I like anyways is very like simple and basic, right? So when you're not basic, but you know what I'm saying, it's not complex enough to be performed by an orchestra. Or you have to add shit and change shit and then you get into a whole different game, right?
There's actually a DVD of Jay-Z live at Royal Albert Hall. I forget which album it came out with.
Was it Madison Square Garden?
No, that's the Black album when they did the Black DVD.
Yeah.
This is a different thing. And he did a live orchestra there as well. And in the DVD, they show like behind the scenes stuff. And when they're doing rehearsal, somebody, whatever instrument they're playing, they messed up. And, like, everybody just kind of goes silent for a second. And Jay-Z turns around like it's like, oh, no. Right? Like, oh, I'm in shit now. And he starts, like, messing with the person. Like, oh, who did that? Who did that? And, like, the person, like, puts their hands. That was you? Right? Just, like, joking around with them and stuff. Fucking having fun with it. For the people playing the instruments, that must be a fucking trip, too. For, like, it's already crazy you're going to go perform this thing with, this high-level rapper. Whether it be Jay-Z or another, top megastar rapper.
I don't even think it matters if it's a rapper or not.
The rehearsal. Yeah. I guess
there's an artist of that caliber, magnitude, right?
Magnitude, yeah. The fucking the rehearsals. Imagine that, because like rehearsals, it's like the big stage is one thing, but now it's like you're in there and like dude's wearing like jogging pants and a fucking wife beater and stuff. He's just regular, average, everyday guy, right? You're like, oh man, like,
that might be your chance to kill it and actually talk to him and shit or something. You know what I mean? Stick out somehow or fuck it up.
Yeah.
So he get his attention. You know what I mean?
getting somebody's attention. Speaking of fucking things up, Chair Girl. Fucking Chair Girl. For those that don't know or have forgot, that chick that threw the chair off the balcony downtown Toronto over the Gardner Expressway.
Gardner, yeah.
Thankfully and luckily for her, nobody got hurt because, fuck, that could have caused multiple deaths. She's getting sentenced soon.
Yeah, man, and I don't even think
her dumbass was just in a Drake video.
That's another one too, man. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you promoting her? And it's like, it's not even being edgy. This bitch should be locked
Drake's
up.
not an edgy artist to begin with. You know what I mean? He doesn't walk that line.
What are you trying to show? That you're fucking supporting throwing chairs on the highway, or like?
Yeah, it was.
I don't fucking get it. I don't know. What do you think should happen to her?
Well, people fucking want her to hang from a noose, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously nobody's killing nobody, even though I'm pro that too.
I know,
but you know what I mean?
I mean, you know what? She's probably going to get a sentence proper to what the crime is.
Has anybody committed a crime like that before? Is anybody always fucking retarded enough to do shit like that?
Oh, I mean, I'm sure people have thrown things off balconies before.
Not on the highway?
Right? It's just... And the thing that made it even worse is her stupid ass and her dumbass friends made videos and posted them online.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Saying, like, laughing.
You're a moron.
Like, it's, I don't even know. I would put it up there with, like, a fucking attempted manslaughter of some sort.
I've always wondered about attempted manslaughter. How do you attempt to accidentally kill someone?
I guess not.
That's fucked up, right?
Maybe
it's a real charge, though. You could get that.
Well, because how else would you call this? Because she didn't hit anybody, but if she would have... Gardner, right? People doing a buck at least, right? In a slow lane, right? So you're doing 121, somebody's fucking around doing 140, and then a chair lands in your fucking windshield, hits you in the face, you swerve, bro.
Oh,
People would stop jumping off the fucking highway, all left and right and center. You know what I mean? So that sounds like an attempted manslaughter to me. It does. That's a fucked up. There you go. There's a way to explain it. This bitch got it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it could have not just caused, harm or a car accident, it could have caused multiple deaths.
Oh, right? Definitely. That's what I'm saying. If that
the Gardner Expressway is a very busy expressway that runs through fucking downtown Toronto.
It's raised up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
it's elevated above ground level roads.
A good enough spin of the car that gets hit by a chair, hits another car. Now we got shit jumping over the railings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know how to punish this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm far away from an angel, but that's just fucked.
Yeah.
But that's like, I would put it somewhere with a mental disorder of some sort, because you can't be a normal fucking person doing shit like that.
I mean, she's not going to get jail time.
I would fucking like for her to go.
She's not gonna. And then the fucking.
I'm so against people going to jail, and I think that bitch should go to
jail. Because fucking, oh my god, she should be locked up forever. It's not.
I don't know about forever, but I would throw her fucking, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, maybe something like that. Give her a little fucking reality check.
I haven't heard anything about her having prior records. I'm sure that would have been plastered everywhere if she did. She was in school to be a dental hygienist or something along those fucking lines.
She looks like a classic fucking plastic bitch from those teenage movies. You know what I mean?
She looks like a hoe.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what she looks like. She looks like that bitch that you can take down when you see her at the bar when you're 21 years old. That's what she looks like. So, like, as far as not, if she doesn't have any priors, she's in her early 20s. She got drunk and was a fucking idiot one night. Who of us hasn't done that? She just did everything about being a drunken idiot wrong. There's laws in place for a reason. There's a justice system for a reason.
Yeah.
She's not gonna get. I'll be fucking shocked if she gets jail time. And since there's a celebrity, not celebrity, but there's like she's an influencer of some sort now. She could even be forced to do community service geared towards her image, like fucking, say why it's wrong.
Oh yeah,
now
this bitch is gonna write a book about how she's sorry and shit. And
she's gonna do all right off this because fucking apparently she was an Instagram model, so you can take that for what it's worth.
Oh yeah,
fucking and I mean the Drake video is not gonna hurt her fucking image either.
It should hurt Drake's image though. I really think it should.
Well, apparently Drake took the video down, had that part edited out, and then put the video back up.
Too late.
Yeah, we saw it. We already saw it.
Too late, bro.
We already saw it.
Why are you endorsing shit like that?
Yeah. If I say some outlandish shit right fucking now, that's going to stick with me for as long as we do the fucking show. You know what I mean? Too late.
So
I can edit it out, but too late. We heard. Or, right? In her case, we saw.
Yeah, I don't get why the fuck would he have her in a video. Like, I keep repeating it because it just shocks me too. Like, you know, just like the chair throwing, you know?
And
like,
especially Drake just did that interview with Rap Radar talking about the Pusha T beef and how he's like, there was a time when he was not as mature and he would have got even more involved in the beefs and stuff like that. He's mature now. He falls back. He thinks about the decisions he makes. Did you think this one all the way through?
Yeah, right?
Hey, fucking...
And I think being more mature is just how far do you really want to get into a beef with Pusha?
Yeah,
that's when you mature really quick and think, maybe I'm mature enough not to do this.
No shit. Yeah.
Right?
I love a good fist fight, but I'll think twice if I'm going to fight Chuck Liddell or some shit. But, Drake. Something else happened with Drake that we saw recently. Oh, Pat Stay. Battle rapper from Canada, made his home in KOTD. Killed shit on URL the past 2 years, year and a half or so. RBE, he made a debut on. This is for the people that are into the show that aren't necessarily fans of battle rap or necessarily caught up on it. If you want to check out a little battle rap, Pat Stay is probably a good place to start. He just started a podcast. Check that out as well. I hope it goes really well. I've been a big fan of Pat's work for a long time, but
he's a funny dude, and I think the podcast is gonna go good, especially when he starts getting guests there, and you know what I mean.
I think once Pat finds his rhythm as the host of the show, not that he's necessarily the host. The other three guys are co-hosts, right? It's like me and you. I introduce you as co-host, but we're equal hosts, right?
But
so like once Pat gets in his groove, I think he's going to be amazing on there because he's so funny and charismatic. But we were checking it out earlier. They brought up probably a lot of people don't know about this, and you didn't even know Drake was going to battle Murda Mook. We're talking about decisions where somebody has to step in and tell Drake this isn't a good idea, and even on there they said Drake's people probably were the ones that canceled that shit last minute because it wasn't even out there. I remember when that shit was a rumor, and I was like, fucking really? Okay, let's see it. All right.
I mean, you know what?
Let's see it.
Anything could happen because that back-to-back shit came out of nowhere, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he would do great. I don't know. But then again, who wrote that? Did he? And you know what I mean? Now all of this shit's going to be always in the air.
Yeah. And there was no announcement of that going down. It was just like buzzing. Now you hear little rumors.
That would just not be fair.
And bet you Drake bodied Murda Mook.
I don't know.
Wow.
That would be probably a prepaid pay-per-view.
Wow, that would be something else.
I don't think it's possible, though. I don't know. I
don't see how that.
That's
could
what I'm
possibly
saying.
Happen.
It would have to be prepaid by Drake.
Murda Mook is a vet, and this is what he does, right? Drake, fucking. He can come up as a battle rapper, but he had some disses back to the local Toronto guys and stuff like that. And apparently, like if you talk to like guys who came up with him, like Bishop Brigante and GDR and shit, they'll tell you if you get Drake on the wrong side of the mic, he will fuck you up.
Maybe, I just don't. I don't know. It's not that I'm hating or nothing. I just don't see it. I know when he does that fucking hair pushed back, chilling with no makeup on shit. You know what I mean? That's the Drake I like to hear, anyways. But I don't fucking see Drake battling or being hard. You know what I mean? It's just, at least that's not the image they portrayed from the start. So it's fucking, it's hard for me to see him in that light. You know what I mean? But maybe he would surprise. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to see it. Why? Yeah, he's surprised with back to back, but like, do you really want to see Drake battling?
Back to back, I think it was more so surprising because Drake did it.
That's what I mean.
Right.
Anything is possible, but do you really want to see Drake battle, especially Murda Mook? You want to start with Murda Mook?
Yeah, I want to see it. If we're talking about like battles, I want to see go down because I'm such a huge battle rap fan. That's not at the top of the list, but fuck yeah, I want to see. It's like we've talked before about how there was the rumor of who was it? Fabulous and Lloyd Banks battling on URL. Fuck, sure, I want to see it. Not trying to compare fucking Drake to Banks or Fab, but just saying that it'd be interesting to see like these bigger names in the fucking.
But then
in the industry.
Fabulous, and I don't know. I'd love to see Banks battle, bro. My fucking word. If I had to, like, you know what I mean? If I had Mill kicking around or some shit, what he wanted? 30 grand, I think they said? I'd break out 30 grand to see fucking Banks battle. My word, man. I'd break out 100 if you'd go through a whole fucking tournament. You know what I mean?
Drake and Mook would have been cool.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that would be real fucking too one-sided.
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless
I like
Drake,
a good beating.
and you know what I mean? If Drake comes out and kills, then obviously something's wrong because it's either he's been practicing or somebody else wrote it for him, right? Because he can't just come out and do good unless somebody like Murda Mook, you know what I mean? Because that's a pro at what he does, right? It's just like saying Murda Mook's gonna come out and make a better song than Drake, right?
Yeah.
Same shit with fucking.
Yeah, this is where I want to see it. What if Mook did? Well, Mook came out fucking
make a better song,
everything. Just you would fucking be like, what the fuck? Now imagine if Drake came out and bodied Mook.
I would not want to fucking see Mook doing no shit like that.
That's true.
Right? It's
That's
just
true.
Even if it turned out decent, I would not want to fucking see
That's
it.
true. But no, that would be the surprising factor in it, right? I'd like to see, and if Drake being the level of artist that he is, if he's gonna do it, that's the guy. That's the guy. And I think that even if Mook ate Drake in a battle, it would still be a more entertaining matchup than Lux versus Drake, because that's the only other option for Drake would be Lux.
Why is that the only other option?
What's he in battle?
Pat Stay's Canadian.
Yeah, he's battling fucking Pat Stay. You crazy? Oh, man.
Right, if you're trying to fucking talk about making it entertaining and good for the culture, that would be showing some balls.
Lux would just, I don't know, it would be too much of, what do you say about Jordan Lucas's music? Too much of an overload?
Overwhelming, yeah.
Overwhelming,
too much.
yeah. I just think that, yeah, because it's the way fucking like Lux is. Like Lux is he's in tune with like the center of the earth, and like he fucking like it's a beast that I don't think would make a fun matchup. Where I think Mook Drake would be fun. I think Mook's attack would be more entertaining and easier to digest than Lux's if they battle.
That's why it should be Pat Stay. If we're talking about that,
it's not going to be Pat.
I mean, it's not going to be anybody, but if we're talking hypothetical, who I'd like to see do it, I'd like Pat Stay to rip into it.
Yeah, but it would never be.
That's what I'm saying. Just like Pat Stay will never make a song, so we should just drop that. It
Pat
would be
makes
fucking,
lots
you
of
know what I mean?
songs.
It's just like fucking a song like Drake. You know what I mean? Like it's just like Gregor fucking boxing Mayweather and all that bullshit. It's just you're kind of disrespecting the sport.
I found that I was the fucking first one to say that shit with McGregor. That like I was like it's kind of disrespectful for boxing.
It is.
But once the circus started, I got on board with that fight.
Obviously, everybody's into it and all that shit. It was interesting for half a second, but everybody knew what's gonna happen. There was only fucking two possible outcomes,
Yeah,
right?
you know how many people fucking me being like a fucking combat sports aficionado, like how many people thought McGregor was really gonna win that?
It must be fucking smoking something else.
My prediction from the moment it was announced, I was friggin' 1 round off. The fight went exactly the way I thought it was going to go, and the only thing was Floyd stopped him in 1 round later than I thought. Because
Floyd stopped him? I thought it was a decision.
No, Floyd knocked him out. Well, TKO, but
TKO, see, I never even watched it because I thought it was stupid from the fucking get-go.
The ref saved McGregor from laying on the canvas, fucking eyes rolling in the back of his head.
Oh, maybe I should look into that. The last round.
I mean that's the way Floyd fights. Floyd takes the first 2-3 rounds. Fucking
bro, I'm not that pro.
Downloading.
I'm not that pro into like I watch fights and shit, but I'm not that. You know what I mean? But in fucking even I could tell you, it's either a fucking lucky shot in the first 3-4 rounds by McGregor, or fucking Mayweather's just gonna wear him out. Yeah. Only two outcomes in that bitch.
Best boxer of all time versus a guy that is never he never. McGregor started as a boxer, switched over, like started in a boxing gym. So like just put boxing gloves on first. Not even started like he was not a professional boxer that transferred to MMA. Started in a boxing gym, left there, went into martial arts, then mixed martial arts. Then he had that love for boxing, and he's a mixed martial artist. He trains boxing, obviously, mixed martial arts. Like
they all do. They have to, right? But the thing is, you got to give him props for lasting that long. But then again, did he last that long because Mayweather's that kind of a fighter?
That's why Mayweather fights.
That's the only reason he survived that long, right?
The best boxer of all time because of his defense.
You put him in the ring with an offensive fighter,
he's fucking dead.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to last that long. So, because people are saying, "Oh, give him props because he lasted that long." He lasted that long because Mayweather did it.
Yeah,
not because
that's how Mayweather fights. I mean, go watch Mayweather's fights. That's what he does. That's
exactly what I'm saying. Because
it's either like late rounds.
I was so pissed off about it that I didn't watch it. See, I didn't even know it was a TKO. I thought they won the whole 12 rounds. But I've heard people not bragging, but up in McGregor saying that he lasted with the fucking world class boxer, number one boxer. He lasted because Mayweather doesn't fucking attack. He wears you out. You know what I mean? That's the only fucking reason.
Yeah.
Put him in there with somebody who actually swings all the time, right? Who actually wants to knock you out. Because Mayweather's not looking for a knockout.
Mayweather doesn't have big power punches either, and he has fragile hands. He knows that. He breaks his hands all the time, so he just peppers you with punches, and you don't hit him with anything, right? So it takes time, right? You have to accumulate those strikes before it starts wearing you down. He doesn't have that fucking slam that some guys have. A guy like a Canelo Alvarez or Gennady Golovkin or Lomachenko, fucking Jesus. Yeah, Conor would die. Some of those guys are too big.
And you gotta see the disrespect in the sport, the disrespect in defense, and all just to make money, right? All it is.
Yeah.
Because Gregor was popping in that time, and Mayweather's always popping, obviously, right?
Look at fucking after the Conor fight, and Conor wants to go to Russia to fight Khabib, but Khabib already has this fight scheduled with Tony, and like Dana White fucking saying that this is the fight to make. It's Conor and Khabib. What if Khabib loses to Tony and this, that? It's exactly what you said. Money. Right? It's the same reason. What was it Khabib said?
You think they're going to do it?
Khabib Conor too?
Yeah.
If Khabib wins, absolutely. That's if Khabib wins. I don't think there's ever been a fight in Khabib's career.
Why is McGregor in the turn for a fucking champion?
No shit.
Who the fuck is he? What the fuck has he done? Lost
money.
He just... Oh, yeah, he won the one, right? Before that, he had, 3-4 losses?
Mm-hmm. He just beat Cerrone. Before that, he lost to Khabib. Before that, he lost, Mayweather in boxing. He lost to Eddie Alvarez.
So that's a fucking tap out and a knockout.
Yeah.
Less two before the fucking win, right?
And then he beat Eddie Alvarez before that. That was to win the lightweight title. He had the rematch with Nate Diaz, which was a super close decision. I think that Conor won it, and I think that's the right decision. But a lot of people make the case that Nate won that decision, and I can see like their case has some grounds to it. Before that, he got strangled by Nate. So yeah, we're looking
that doesn't sound like a fucking attempted fucking champion fucking fighter, no?
We're looking at that's
Shouldn't
his
it be
career
somebody
over
with
the
a better
past
record?
4 or 5 years. Like that's what's went down with him exactly. So like
there's got to be somebody who's doing better than that
for sure. For sure.
So what the fuck is so special about him?
If
just the promotion is so as long as you run your fucking mouth, no matter what it is.
Yeah. Fuck Chael Sonnen, guy used to fight in the UFC. He's retired now. He talked himself into so many championship fights. He fought Anderson Silva twice. He went up and went and fought John Jones for a title. All Chael Sonnen did is run his mouth and lose. He won more than he lost, but he lost a whole fucking bunch. And he just kept getting title fights because he was so good at promoting himself.
So promotion means everything, right?
The thing about McGregor is McGregor was so good at it, plus he was winning. And he was knocking motherfuckers out. But
I'm not trying to knock him or nothing, but obviously he's done what he's done, and you got to respect him for it. But what I'm saying is, right now, there's better. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, when are we gonna do it for the sport, not for the fucking money?
I know that's what pisses me off, especially being such a purist of it, right? Like, I like when I watch it. I'm more so of a fan of that respectful martial artist, that traditional martial artist who's all about respect and honor, as opposed to the trash talking like Conor. But I'd be fucking lying if I said I don't get enjoyment and entertainment out of seeing him at press conference.
Yeah, let him fight, man. That's what I'm saying. I just don't see why is he going for the fucking belt when people are, you know what I mean?
I think they should do him versus Nate 3 at 170. Fuck it.
And I really fucking doubt if he goes against Khabib, anything's going to change, man.
Nothing's going to change.
I don't know if he's going to get... He might not get choked out this time.
He'll get choked out. That's exactly what will happen. No, he'll get choked again. Khabib will just fucking do what he wants with him. It's a terrible stylistic matchup for him. And here's the other thing. UFC making those plans, I don't know if there's ever been a time in Khabib's career where I've been like, well, what if Khabib loses? This one, it's like, what if? Now, I don't think Khabib's going to lose, but I also don't think Tony's going to lose. I don't know how the hell this thing's going to go down. So UFC's making these plans. If it doesn't work out, Tony wins. That, you're losing a lot of stock in that Khabib-Conor rematch.
Yeah.
It's still a big fight.
So what happens then? Then Tony fights McGregor?
So say they do that. That's no walk in the park for Conor either. That's a fucking terrible fight for Conor. Not as bad as Khabib.
So he fights the winner no matter what.
Dana's talking him and Khabib no matter what. Conor said, I'm not waiting. Because they fight in April and then Ramadan starts. So if Khabib wins, he goes in Ramadan. And
how long is that? That's not too long, right?
Months.
Yeah, I think it's 3 months.
Yeah, so
you need 3 months before the fight, anyways, right?
So then
after a fight, before a fight.
Yeah, but you can't be training and shit when you don't eat.
True.
So what Khabib every year of his career, he takes that time off, and then he'll fight like late fall. So Conor fought January 18th. I'm pretty sure it was. Conor already said, "I'm not waiting until November." He wants to fight 4 times this year, so he said he's not waiting.
Okay, don't wait. Go fucking fight somebody else, man.
Masvidal wanted the fight, but they put Masvidal against...
Oh, that would be a good one.
Yeah, they put him against Kamaru Usman for the welterweight belt. So that's happening in like June, July or some shit like that. Khabib is tied up with Tony. Fucking do Nate versus Conor 3. They've each won 1. Do it at 170 pounds. Fucking, even if Conor loses, you can hold on to your money fight because it wasn't at 155 pounds, and then let him fucking fight the winner of Tony and fucking Khabib if that's what you really want to do.
That's a good plan. We should write that out later.
Everybody's bitched that at Dana. But because the fight should have been Masvidal and Conor. That's what they should have made.
Oh, I don't think Conor would do well in that one.
I do not think so. I just don't see him handling the power. Like a lot of people say, oh, this one was Cerrone was at 170 pounds. Cerrone's not a 170. He's a 155er. I mean, Conor called the date, the weight class, his opponent. Like, Conor is like, well, if I'm coming back, I'm fighting this guy on this day at this weight class.
He's a fucking diva, eh?
Masvidal would be like, pick a fucking date. We're doing it at 170. Let's go. And it'd be fun, too. That'd be a really exciting fight.
Oh, I think Masvidal got to get him.
I don't think Conor can deal with the power and the size of Masvidal. Masvidal's fucking huge.
Masvidal, I can never say his name right, man.
Speaking of MMA, some shit went down this weekend. I know we were watching some of the fights because you were away on the weekend, but
that John Jones shit.
John Jones, fucking, that judging was terrible.
I wonder how fast will they do the rematch, or will they? They should, right? They got to after shit like that.
John Jones is the moneymaker.
Yeah, but so what? It's up to him to take it or not?
Yeah, I guess, yes. But the UFC has...
oh, you're saying he won because he's a moneymaker?
Well, no, not he won because he's a moneymaker. Because the UFC has nothing to do with the judges. I'm saying that John won, so he's the moneymaker. They don't have to give Dominic the immediate rematch. They can go a different route.
No, but it's so controversial, though, right? Who else would you want him to see him fight after shit like that went down?
Nobody. That's exactly what I want to see. It's who everybody wants to see.
That's what I mean. So that's only logical, right?
But the UFC might be like, oh, let's hold on here. Let's give John this guy, or maybe John's going to go to heavyweight now, or maybe like... Dominic Reyes got fucked really, really, really bad. It's not like a complete robbery because it was... He won the first and second. John won the fourth and fifth. The third, Dominic won. I don't see anyone could score it for John, but that's the only round, in my opinion, that someone could try to make an argument for.
What was the point spread between rounds? Was it 1 point, or was it like, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why
it's 10-9 each round. So the winner has to have 10.
It's only 1 point.
Deduction.
No, I was just thinking maybe one of the rounds was like 10-7 or something.
No, it was nothing like that. No, 10-9s all the way through. Yeah, the judging was fucked all night long in that thing.
Well, you were saying one of the judges was on the fucking phone 30
seconds.
Yeah,
Rogan called him out during the broadcast. Rogan, Dominic Cruz, and John Anik, 3 commentators. They're like, he's looking at his phone. Now he's looking at the floor. He's still not watching the fight. And then they said however much time has passed. They're like, he's still not looking at the fight. That alone should
disqualify a motherfucker, right? Like, what are you...
Oh, fuck, the fight...
30 seconds is a lot.
Absolutely. And that's just that 30 seconds. How many other times was it 30 seconds or 40 or 60? Or even...
How could it be a lot? That should be fired and fined.
Oh, it's bullshit. Yeah, because you're fucking with these guys' like lives big time.
It's a belt fight, fuck's sake.
Yeah. you're talking money, you're talking legacy, you're talking
Respect,
what they work for,
all kinds of shit.
every fucking thing, right? Like, you are screwing
That's hurt,
him out
man.
of
I'd
a
want to
lot.
be kicking his ass after the fucking fight if I was one of them.
Dominic Reyes was at the press conference, and he was doing everything to fight back tears. You could tell he was so upset. Because, I mean, he's been working his ass off for this.
That actually could be, if I was him, I would be calling a rematch just based on that.
Yeah. Oh, he already is. Fans are.
Because the fucking judge was staring at his phone for 30 seconds, man.
Even fucking Dana White said he thinks Dominic Reyes won the fight. So that, I mean, it's good.
That's gotta happen. It's gonna happen again.
It's good to have Dana White in your corner.
Hopefully I won't miss this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No shit, because that'll be a good one. Fucking MMA that we won't miss. Anyone in the Kitchener, Ontario area?
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, BTC 9 going down February 9th at the Odd. Regional MMA. Jesse Ronson, who was in the UFC, is working his way back. Cody Pfister's on the card, who was in the UFC. Troy Lampson, who was just on Dana White looking for a fight. The show that's on YouTube. He was just featured on there in the Hawaii one. And Troy Lampson is actually going to be on our show leading up to it. Jesse Ronson, hopefully I haven't heard back from him, but he'll be on. Josh Hill, who's Bellator bantamweight, will be on the show as well. A bunch of guests from that event. But yeah, if you're in the Southern Ontario area, February 29th, and you're an MMA fan, you should definitely check that out, BTC 9.
Should be good. Should be fun, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking blast. It's been a while since I've got to cover some live MMA.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for sure. Looking forward to it for sure. Swallowing words there. Yeah, so it's been a good night, been a good week. I think it's time to wrap it up, right?
Wrap it up.
So we're coming to it.
The wrap-up music's coming in, like the Oscars.
Oh yeah.
Look at that! Look at that! We tied that right back into the start with the Oscars. He's playing. You swear we're pros or some shit.
Fucking right. What do you think we're playing here?
All right. Oh yeah, one more thing. You're getting some music back. We were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, there's been a problem with my sound engineer. He's been fucking holding it back. But yeah, I got 4 out of 5, so the project's going to be coming out soon. I'll be shooting videos very soon.
Nice. Yeah, and we'll have to let the listeners know where to find that when it drops. Other than that, anything else you want to get in before we get the fuck out of here?
We're good. I think we covered everything I wanted to cover for today.
All your notes are covered?
Oh yeah. Soon enough, I'm thinking of doing an episode of on conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. I want to discuss some.
You should, because it's something that you're into, something you know a lot about, and there's definitely some people out there who would like to hear your side of things.
I think we'll do a little short one, you know what I mean, on that. Cover some new things, you know what I mean?
Maybe we'll
get out of the box a little bit, and yeah.
We'll make it even like its own little sideshow, like a fucking Crow's Conspiracy Corner, I'm telling you.
That's what I mean, yeah. That'd be all right, yeah, something like that, because I do get into it a lot, and yeah. We'll have a whole theme on that, I think, and a couple more new things we're gonna keep developing. Like we said, we're gonna go to that UFC thing, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna kill it. Stay tuned for sure.
Yeah. Start bringing in guests soon, getting some shows under our belt.
Yeah, and we're gonna be going videos soon too. So yeah, and some interesting guests we got lined up too. So yes, definitely gonna grow and develop. And
so get in early. Follow us Twitter @thebuildingdt. Make sure you subscribe and follow on YouTube, Spotify, Stitcher, all those places.
Everywhere.
iTunes, everywhere. For Jason Kelly,
Kiril Kasatskiy.
Peace.
Building downtown.